Hari Om, Bhagavad Gita, Chapter 9, Raja Vidya, Raja Gugya Yoga, King of Knowledge and King of Secrets. Verse 2. In the last verse, Bhagwan Krishna said, Ye Arjuna, I will give this greatest secret of life with jnana and vijnana, that is, knowledge and experience. You are worthy of learning this knowledge because you don't have asuya. Knowing this, you will be released from all that is inauspicious in your life. This is what Bhagwan Krishna said in verse 1. We saw the story of Duryodhana and Yudhishthira. The beauty of that story was each need not move an inch from their place. They only had to raise their index finger and show the other person. Because the question was, Bhagwan Krishna said, Ye Duryodhana, find one good person in your country. Same to Yudhishthira. Hey Yudhishthira, find one bad person in this country. Each of them had to raise their index finger and show the other person. Duryodhana could have said, Yudhishthira is the one good person in my country. Similarly, Yudhishthira could have said, Duryodhana is one bad person in this country. Both did not do it. That shows the mentality of the persons. We saw to acquire this knowledge, the basic and main qualification is anasuya. We should not have that. Otherwise, you cannot get this knowledge. That is what Bhagwan Krishna said in verse 1. Now, verse 2. Raja Vidya Raja Gugyam Pavitramidamuttamam Pratyaksha-vagamam Dharmyam Susukam Kartumavyayam. Bhagwan Krishna says, Raja Vidya, king of all knowledge. This is the king of all knowledge. Why? Take any greatest king of this world. That would have been, who would have been most respected by all the other kings. Because the kings, small kings have to come and give some gifts or surrender themselves to the greatest king. Otherwise, you will be finished. You can take Dasaratha, you can take Janaka, you can take Ravana, you can take recently Alexander or whoever it is, Asoka, whoever you want to take, you take. Who is the king of all those greatest kings? Naturally, Dasaratha was greatest, Janaka was greatest, maybe this Asoka and others, they were all greatest kings, let us assume. But who is the king of those greatest kings? The unmanifest of the unmanifest. If the Atma or the life principle is not in them, the king will not have any value. Dasaratha was kept in oil tank for 15 days till Bhagwan Rama's return, till the Bharata's return. Because Rama was sent to forest, Bharata was called back. So till he came, his entire body was lying in an oil tank. Who? Greatest king, Dasaratha. So what happened to his king? He left his body, finished, time over, I am living. Hence the greatest king is so powerful as long as the king inside him is there. The Vidya, this Vidya Bhagavan is going to teach, is the king of that greatest kings. The moment that king in us goes out, our kingdom will automatically fall. It cannot stand even for a moment. So he is the greatest king. He is our Atma. So this knowledge is Raja Vidya because it is about him. Further, without the presence of this king, no knowledge on any subject is possible. Hope I am not confusing you. Even the greatest king has a king inside him. That is the life principle. In us also, it is life principle. In the life principle is not there, we cannot stand even for a minute or a second. We will fall automatically, we will lie down. And within 2 3 hours, we will be taken to the place where we should be there. Our body should be there. A king of a country can win any number of kingdoms. Very easy. Outside victory is very easy. Today, especially today's world, you need the latest technology. Drop an atom bomb or nuclear bomb. Finish. You can kill 1 lakh people. But that king or the prime minister or whoever it is unable to overcome his emotions and anger. They are ruling him. How many of us are able to control the powerful emotions? A person who wins himself is the greatest king, and not the one who kills the others and defeats others. If you are able to win yourself, then you are the greatest king. This Vidya gives that knowledge by which one can know himself and control himself in all situations and circumstances. Bhagwan Krishna, Bhagwan Rama, always smiling, whatever be the circumstance. Dasarada called him and said, "Go to forest." Rama smiled. What is there? Okay, I will go to forest. For us, even a small thing, finish. That is the spirit. How to live. Greatest knowledge. Swami Dayananda Saraswati says, Atma Vidya is the only Vidya. That is knowledge. All other Vidyas are avidyas. That is ignorance. Atma Vidya is the only Vidya. That is why this is the king of knowledge. Then Bhagavan says, Rajagugyam. Rajavidya Rajagugyam. Bhagavan says, this knowledge is the greatest secret. This knowledge is openly available. It was there in the past, it is there now, it will be there in the future also. How many will be able to appreciate this knowledge? Openly available knowledge. How many, after appreciating this knowledge, experienced it? That still remains a secret. How many of us know the knowledge about ourselves? Honestly, you tell me. You know everything. Some people talk on all the subjects. Any subject you say, he will talk. Politics, he will talk. Physics, he will talk. Chemistry, he will talk. Biology, he will talk. Economics, he will talk. Share market, he will talk. All other subjects, he is the king. But knowledge about himself, zero. This knowledge is within us. It is not outside, but still remains a mystery. What is it that when it leaves us, everything leaves us? I repeat, what is that? When it leaves us, everything will leave us. Who is that? Really the greatest secret. Hence it is a royal secret. Then Bhagavan says, Pavitram idam uttamam. Pavitram means purifier. It purifies. Agni purifies everything put into it. If you want to test it, take your gold chain, go to the jewelry shop, give it to the jeweler. I want to test whether this gold is 24 carat or not. Within a second, he will put it in the fire. Then some part of it will go away. He will say 24 carats is there, but you gave 10 grams, 8 grams is only available, or 6 grams, 24 carat. Small this thing he will give. Agni purifies. All the impurities are removed. Pure 24 carat gold emerges. That is why those days, they are doing it only now. Millions and millions of years back, in yagas and yajnas, everything is put into fire. Agni Bhagavan, who will purify whatever we put, and then he will offer it to the deity, to whomsoever you want to give. He will go and give it. It will be given in a purified form. That is why we are putting everything into Agni, Avis. Similarly, Ganga Mata, she also purifies everybody. Lakhs and lakhs of people go there. They are washing their papas. If you take a dip, finish, all your papas are gone. Only that is why Ganga is Pavitra. In all the temples or even in homes, when a Ashubha event, not a Subha event, Subha event also they will use Ganga Mata. Ashubha event takes place especially. Then after the ceremonies are over, Ganga Jal is sprinkled everywhere. to remove all the Ashubhas. So Ganga is the greatest purifier. Similarly, this knowledge is also the greatest purifier. Pavitram Uttamam. Why? Knowledge generally removes ignorance. Any knowledge about any subject, it removes the ignorance. Ignorance is the dirt, and knowledge is the purifier. But why greatest purifier? This knowledge is called the greatest purifier. Pavitram Uttamam. At present, our mind is a public toilet. It is like your neighbor who comes inside your house at any time, 24 into 7, and pees inside the hall. He is not even going to your toilet and using it. Inside the hall, he will come and pee and goes back to his home. What will you do with that neighbor? 100% by this time you would have killed him and you will be in prison. Think for a minute. Bad thoughts come inside our mind and spoils the floor of the mind and goes away. Anytime entry, free entry, no restriction. They come, they do whatever they want in the mind, spoil your mind 100%, and then they go away. All our minds are stinking. This knowledge will put the gates to your mind so that bad thoughts will not enter. Hence, it is the greatest purifier. Swami Dayananda Saraswati quotes Adi Shankara here, who says, Adi Shankara says, this knowledge burns countless births along with the cause of the birth, that is punya and papa. We are here because either we have committed some punyas or we have committed some papas. Normally our papas will be more, debit balance will be more, credit balance is less. To repay the or to do punya karyas and then reduce the papas, we are coming, but we are adding more. So Adi Shankara says this knowledge will remove the countless births. That is why it is a greatest purifier. Then it is pratyaksha avagamam. That is, this knowledge is direct and immediate. It is like touching a live electric wire or fire. The moment you touch it, knowledge is direct and immediate. I don't know after touching an electric wire whether we will be there to share that experience. I am just saying, sometimes you accidentally touch and you get a shock. So the knowledge is direct and immediate. No further teaching is necessary. No need to explain. You already had the experience and there will be no need for any long lectures on fire or electric current. Same is the case here. This knowledge is also direct and immediate. Dharmyam. This knowledge is in tune with dharma. It is never opposed to dharma. The king who is able to control his powerful emotions will be able to take correct decisions. Man has to live his life in tune with dharma. If you are moving away from dharma, you are moving away from Krishna. You can't say I am a Krishna Bhakta and I will do whatever I want. Impossible. The moment you become Krishna Bhakta, you will be in tune with dharma. The moment you are Bhakta of Rama, you will be in tune with dharma. You cannot move away. Automatically it comes. The question was put to Ravana. Ravana, you put several, you went in disguise of a sannyasi to forcefully take the Sita Mata. You could have gone like Rama. The moment you gone like you would have gone like Rama, Bhagwan Rama. Sita would have automatically come. Why you should drag her, put her, hold her hair and then take to Sri Lanka? She would have automatically come. But the answer given by Ravana was very important. The moment I put the dress of Rama, then all bad thoughts are not coming to my head. Not even a single bad thought is coming. I was worshipping Sita Mata. So I decided not to wear Bhagwan Rama's dress or disguise in the in the form of Bhagwan Rama and go and pick up Sita. Because the moment I wear it, finish. All bad thoughts are not coming to me. That is why. Hence it is dharmyam. This knowledge will ensure that you don't move away an inch from dharma. Hence it is dharmyam. Dharma need not be explained. What you do not want others to do to you, you don't do it to others. Basic dharma. If you think somebody should not do it to me, you don't do it to the other fellow. Simple. Basic dharma. Now, susukam kartum. That is this knowledge difficult to obtain? Bhagwan Krishna promises. Very, very easy. Only requirement is Shraddha. Anything you can learn, provided you have Shraddha. If you are interested in any subject, every subject becomes easy. If you are not interested in a subject, then you will find it, everything is a jargon. Even a simple word you will find, this much difficult. I am sorry. I don't understand this. Your approach itself will be like this. You are not interested. Finish. So Bhagwan says, it is very, very easy. Not difficult. Finally, Bhagwan says, Abhyayam. Bhagwan says, this knowledge is imperishable. As long as self is there, this knowledge will be there. Once you obtain knowledge of anything, then it is extremely difficult to erase that knowledge. You take any subject, any knowledge, if it had come into your mind, then it is difficult to erase that knowledge. It will remain. Ignorance on that topic, on that subject will not come. But in the material world, knowledge can always change. For example, people were once believing that earth was flat. They had the knowledge. After some time, somebody came and proved that earth is round and not flat. This is only with regard to Western countries. In Vedas, earth is always round. It is called Andam, that is egg-shaped. Vedas, they always say egg-shaped, millions and millions of years back. I don't know, don't ask me how they said this. They had the knowledge. They said this. Only in Western countries, they said the earth was flat. Because we believe this, because only when it is printed, then everything, it has to be printed. If it is printed, then we believe. If it is not printed, then we don't believe. Vedas were never printed. That is why we were not believing Vedas. All knowledge in this material world can change and thus perish. Once earth was flat, now round, we all say it is round. So the previous knowledge, it perished. But this knowledge is not subject to change and it is imperishable. Bhagwan in this verse says, this knowledge is king of all knowledge, king of secrets, greatest purifier. You can have direct experience. It is in tune with dharma, very easy to learn, and this knowledge is imperishable. Verse 2 again. Rajavidya Rajagugyam Pavitramidamuttamam Pratyaksha-vagamam Dharmyam Susukam Kartum Avyayam. Next verse we will see tomorrow. Harihom Sarvam Krishnarpanamastu. Narayana 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 Narayana